What's up, weirdo? Shade Tree Surgeon here, and I've got so many bikes to choose from. I am wealthy with motorcycles right now. I'd say most of them don't run. Alas, such is the curse of Shade Tree Surgeon. Well, more like I'm just white trash and I have a bunch of non-running vehicles in my driveway. Anyway, I do have one running vehicle, but I have to return it. But I'm also going to really enjoy returning it because I've actually never ridden a 114 Fatboy. We had a 107 Fatboy for a while, and I loved riding that thing around. Never rid the 114. Fatboys will always be one of my favorites, man. You guys know me, you know I'm a huge Terminator fan, and seeing Arnie jump that Fatboy into the LA River is forever burned into my child's eye, and is one of the huge reasons I wanted to ride motorcycles in the first place. So let's jump on this thing, go up to Bert's, and let's see what Bert's has cooking for us. Sometimes they got some cool stuff up there. I know for a lot of people, the Fatboy was definitely in that love it or hate it camp. A lot of people didn't like the redesign of it. Firmly in the love it camp. I wish they would have done dual disc. I get why they didn't, because you want to show off these big wheels. It's part of what makes the Fatboy, but I think it would just look so cool with another disc over here. Other than that, man, gosh, I just really like the way this motorcycle looks. I'm not for the whole steamroller look. I don't really like that, but this rear tire is so big. The fact that the front tire is this big, it's like still proportionate while being really large. This is just a cool motorcycle, man. This is definitely like, there's a different kind of feeling when you hop on a Fatboy. This is definitely like a tough guy feeling. I'm telling you, man, if you got a Fatboy and every time you jump on it and twist the throttle, you don't feel like you're 10 years old. It's the early 90s and you're walking out of that movie theater with a brand new personality and George Thorogood's Bad to the Bone and playing in your head. Baby, if that ain't how you feel, you're doing it wrong. I love pretty much all sort of motorcycles. I just like bike, but there are certain Harley Davidsons that make me feel a certain way. Not every Harley Davidson, but certain Harley Davidsons. And the Fatboy, this bike makes me feel this is definitely just like a bad to the bone kind of motorcycle. It just makes you feel like such a badass. Well, me anyway, but you know, I got a big imagination. Oh, even better with the 114. Yo! Oh, I was so used to the Fatboy with the 107, which wasn't exactly a slouch, but with the 114 and a stage 1 on it, it's a whole different animal, baby. This thing's alive. This vast expanse, this gorgeous plain of chrome in front of me. I just make motorcycles chrome again, man. I'm tired of everything being blacked out. Give me chrome, shiny and chrome. Witness me. What can I say, Daddy? I'm a peacock, and you gotta let me fly. Pulling around the corner here to Bert's. I know my time with the Fatboy is coming to an end, and it saddens me. I really do like this bike. It's just a chrome dream. Something not meant for this time. Something not meant for these days. Truly a motorcycle from the age of heroes. Misunderstood in our modern world, but I get you, bud. I get you. And even though parting is such sweet sorrow, there's always something new and exciting at Bert's. I think I'll find something on the floor here to console myself with. Well, even if there wasn't any cool motorcycles at Bert's, good food, beer, partying, beautiful women, there's something even better that I always look forward to every single time I come here. My brother in scum, Uncle Bogator, baby.
Bald beacon of hope calling out to my people to come and see me.
A shining beacon of hope in the light. And that dark, dark night, the brightest dawn comes after the darkest night. And this is the pinnacle of hope. First up today, I'm a little jaunt with Uncle Bogator. It's pretty cool when you can come up to your friend's work and they're allowed to ride motorcycles with you. I like that a lot. If you get to ride motorcycles with your friends at work, life ain't bad. I got one that not only is probably my favorite Harley Davidson ever made. I know I was just speaking in dustlit tones about the Fatboy, and I do love them. My favorite Harley ever made is the Road King. And my favorite iteration of the Road King is the Road King Police. I don't know what it is. I think it's basically just this seat, because I've never actually ridden a Road King Police, but there's just something about the way this looks that I know you're gonna sit up high, you're gonna just have this commanding presence on the road. And trust me, man, I don't wanna ever see a police motorcycle behind me. I know what mounted police do for a living. They hand out tickets, so I don't ever wanna see one behind me, but there's always something really really special about a police bike that just makes it a little tougher than everything else. Kind of that same reason that Dodge Chargers and Crown Victorias can be so cool. Well, Dodge Chargers, Crown Vics, and the Harley Davidson Road King, baby. And this will be my very first time trying out an actual police model. Now, they did change them up a little bit. I remember the old police models used to have these pucks on top of the bags to make them open better, but these bags, the new bags at Harley, made open so much better than the old ones that I guess they don't have to do the pucks anymore, although I do kind of miss them. Yo, dude, I thought I was gonna be cool showing up on, like, riding around on the police Road King, and then Uncle Bogator shows up on the frickin' Dyna Bro special over here. Damn, talk about peacocking. Let him fly, Daddy, let him fly. Oh, as soon as I sit in it, I love it. Now, if you're a short guy, I'm sorry, this ain't gonna be the bike for you. This is definitely, you know, under 5'7", this ain't gonna be your deal, because even I'm like barely flat-footing it. But for me, oh, I love a tall bike. And this thing is large and in charge. Already just sitting like the way my knees are bent with this Road King police seat having me up like this, I am into it. Oh yeah, dude. Oh, this is great. This is exactly the seating position I want. On my Dirtster, this is exactly what I love. This is why I have that Bonneville seat on it and it's up so high, because I love on top of the bike being able to see everything. It's like riding around in a lifted truck. Oh shit, dude. What the hell is that thing doing out here, man? He's gonna go live back at the dealership, man. Hell yeah. I don't know if he's gonna make it or not, but we'll try. There you go, man. Uncle Bogator. Yeah, he saw his nephew down there, dude. His old nephew hanging out on the street, freaking whacked out, man. He ain't gonna leave him there. They say everyone's related. Everyone in Florida is definitely a little bit related. We're all reptilians down here. That's actually my Uncle Grandpa, so I might even be related to his old nephew in there. How the hell did a gecko? They don't even come out till nighttime. How did it even get out of here?
I woke up in strange places, though.
Even the Florida geckos get wild, baby. Oh, I just like the way it turns. Oh, I like the way this bike does everything. Woo! I don't know if this is any faster than a freaking regular Road King. Baby, it feels like it. Does anybody know that? Did the police 114s got anything special done to them? This thing just feels rowdy. I immediately want this. I immediately want this so badly. I already want a Road King, and now that I've sat on a police Road King, this is what I want. This is it. Oh man, I really like this. If only the nacelle was chrome. I just have to strip that black powder coat off and get that sucker chromed, baby. Dude, this thing feels rowdy compared to a regular Road King, man. I might just be imagining things because I feel up high, you know? I got a big imagination. I immediately want it, of course.
Hey, you want a Road King anyway?
Yeah, I know. Well, Uncle Bogator make me a deal, all right? He's the man to see. I don't know. I think brand new police Road King might be maybe not this year. Yeah, I really like this motorcycle a lot. Of course, I like bike, but the seating position, the bars, just everything about this right out of the gate. Now, when I had the other Road King Kong, I loved it a lot, but when we did it up and we had the T-bars, suspension, and everything got done to it, I was like, man, this is my perfect bike. Besides some performance upgrades, which it's already fast, I didn't really need them that much. Besides some performance upgrades, I don't know if I'd change a thing about the way this is at all. I think I'd just start rolling and be like, this is the bike. This is it. I ain't got to change nothing about this motorcycle. It's that seat, and the seat's got a shock in it. Because this is meant for the police so they can ride this sucker all day long. Spend 8 to 10 hours in the saddle all day, or however long they spend on a bike. You got to be comfortable. My man, Scooter Bros, by hook or by crook, always wave at scooters. Dude, especially when a scooter waves first. I'd be waving at scooters even when they don't wave first. But if they wave first, come on, baby, we're all on 2 wheels. It's nothing but love, daddy. We just having a good time. Shoot, I even got a soft spot for acoustic motorcycles. Some people be calling them bicycles. All right, I got to tell you, I love this Road King. It is just making me feel some kind of way, making me feel all tingly and good inside. It's even got our passenger, Uncle Bogator's nephew, in the saddle back there. We can let him go here, man. This looks like a great place for a gecko to live. You know, I'm only half reptilian. Uncle Bogator over there is 98% reptilian, so I'm gonna let you do the honors.
All right, nephew.
Saved, baby. Dude, he already looks better. He's fighting now. Before he wasn't. You're gonna start a whole new life out here, man. Uncle Bogator's good deed of the day. And he only does a good deed of the day probably once a month. He is reptilian after all. He's got to remember to do it. They're cold-blooded creatures. I'm half reptilian, so I only do it twice a month. But we got it out of the way. The rest of the month is pure evil. I've been having a great time with that Road King, but I can't not try out this freaking thing, dude. This is just wild with the and I love it. It's so Dyna, bro. He's got the Dixon sticker right there on the side. Legend suspension. This thing's just like set up, dude. This is just, you want to have your Instagram bike, dude? All you got to do is come see Uncle Bogator, sign on the dotted line, and you're ready to be scoring girls at the local Hooters, baby. You're gonna go up to the Wing House, and you're gonna be bringing home your own, what they be calling girls, Michaela, Kaylee, Bree. This spot's right here for her, man. One of them girls with a funny haircut, with a funny color, man. Got them real short bangs. She's gonna be sitting right here with a tattoo on her face. You're gonna be sitting right there with a full sleeve tattoos on your fingers. Insta famous. Just add motorcycle.
If you buy this motorcycle from me, I will buy you a Dixon flannel that goes with it.
That's the Bogator way, baby. You go up there, you let old Daddy Bogator, Uncle Bogator hook you up. Cool, I can already tell it's tall with them legends too. The MX pegs, man, this thing really is set up. It's got that 2-in-1 already. I wonder if it's got any other motor work done. About to find out. Do it scoot? Oh yeah, baby, it scoots. I don't know if it's as fast as the 114. You know, them Milwaukee 8s, man, they shouldn't get. Although, as I always say, ain't nothing sound like a twin cam, baby. That's just the best sounding Harley motor they ever made. And with a 2-in-1 like this, God, it's exactly how I like them to sound. And with the T-bars in this seat and the mid controls like this is set up exactly how you'd want to ride it, man. It is super comfortable. Maybe not to, you know, crush miles on. Although, yeah, all you need is a place to put your feet, and you can do some miles on this thing. Now, it does have a Saddleman, and you guys know I'm a LaPera man. Even though I love Saddleman, dude. Saddleman makes some amazing seats. They make amazing products. I love what Saddleman does. But when it comes to my hiney, I'm a LaPera man. What can I say? But being a LaPera man definitely puts me in the minority. Most people prefer Saddleman. Rubber mount twin cam. Man, it's such a shame that rubber mounts are really going the way of the Dodo. It used to be that rubber mounting was, you know, that was the way that you really smoothed the motorcycle out. And I was like, damn, these rubber mounts are too smooth. They feel Japanese. They're too smooth. Now, counterbalancing has come so far, you can counterbalance an engine without barely losing any power. And now rubber mounts are like, wow, they're so shaky. It's just funny how the wheel of time makes all things obsolete, don't it? This is a cool motorcycle, man. I wonder what they traded it in on. I bet they traded it in on a Softail. I bet, you know, I bet it was a Lowrider ST. I bet you they traded this in on a Lowrider ST. Because that's like, you know, definitely Instagram. Get old Bree, Kylie, Haley on the back of your motorcycle with the face tattoo and the nose ring, you know what I mean? And trust me, I'm talking all that shit about Hailey, Kaylee, Bree with the nose ring and the face tattoo and the short little bangs, but I do be loving a girl that looks like that. When I make fun, I'm usually just making fun of myself. I'm making fun of this bike, but I like this bike. Dude, look at that, already getting waves. The bike's already getting waves, dude. Listen up, old girl with some red hair and an old body style Ford waving at the Dyna, bro. Baby, that's why you get a bike like this, all right? A girl in a flatbed Ford slowed down to take a look at me. All right, daddy. All right, well, huge thanks to Uncle Bogator over here, both for his humanitarian mission of aid, the glowing, glistening beacon of hope over here. Saving lives, baby. Saving our cousins, our nephews, our uncle granddads out there. We're always just looking out for our fellow reptilians. And we're always looking to make more reptilians, too. We just got off the phone with Matt. Matt called up Uncle Bogator, and where does he live?
Illinois.
Illinois, dude. He lives in Illinois, and he's about to fly down here, buy a bike, and ride home. And I said, listen up, baby. You fly down here and buy a bike, we're going to show you the whole scene.
I can't wait for it.
Come down, buy a bike, come on vacation, leave on probation. That's how we do it down here. My time with the Fatboy is at a close. I had to say goodbye to the police Road King. The Dyna was a whole lot of fun. Come see Uncle Bogator about that one for sure. What now? You know, we've been on ancient dinosaurs made of chrome and dreams. We've been on the coolest of the cool, the Instagram specials. We've been on what might be my dream bike, the Road King Police Special. What's next? Well, you know, you really can ride every kind of bike at Harley these days. Why not? Speaking of lizards and things that creep and crawl and roll through the mud, dust, and dirt, I think it's about time I hopped on a Pan America again. About to take off here on the Pan America. My man Tom Bedwell comes up here, was telling me his story. Cancer survivor, lost 90, he calls it the cancer diet, lost 94 pounds. He led with the compliment, which I always like. But his neuropathy down there has got him using a cane. He's talking about how he fell off his bike, and he just bought a trike yesterday. And let me tell you what, I don't care, I hear this all the time. People be like, I'm sorry, I ride a trike. I don't give a fuck as long as your knees are in the breeze and the smile is on your face, baby. It ain't ever too late, and you ain't ever too bad to ride. I love hearing that story. It gives me hope for myself. One day, my feet ain't gonna work too good either.
If you're lucky and you live long enough to get old like me, yeah, one day.
Well, that's why I gotta lose the weight. If I don't lose the weight, I ain't gonna live long enough to ride a trike.
You got it. You got it.
Once again, before I leave, I was about to walk out, and I got these guys' story earlier. This is Rod and Eli. When a son grows to be taller than his dad, man, that's gotta feel all right, but I bet he can still whip your ass. I can already tell these are guys I'm gonna like. Just went through the class here at Bert's, and his dad just bought him that Lowrider ST. If that doesn't win you the coolest dad of the year award, I don't know what does, man.
Absolutely.
And there can't be nothing cooler than being able to ride with your dad. That story just made me feel great. It's very cool, and I wanted to share it with you guys as well. You got that cool ass bike. You gotta freaking put your Instagram now, dude. You gotta take some pictures of it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, you find the video. It'll be out, guys.
Yeah,
Put your
for sure.
Instagram down in the comments so I can follow you guys.
All right,
All right, man. Nice meeting you guys. You guys ride safe. Let me tell you what. You look bad as hell on that bike, and that bike is cool, the Lowrider ST. But you know, I was actually looking at this bike earlier, so let me tell you what. That's cool, but Dad still might be cooler, man, with that 131. All right. Been a minute since I was on the Pan America, and I have missed this motor a lot. Still trying to figure out the best way to get on this with bags. I guess it's the Adventure Daddy way. You can get on it swinging a leg over with the bags, but I was hitting my foot. So we'll just do it Adventure Daddy style. A lot of people want to hate on it, but that Revolution Max motor, dude, it is something else. The thing rips. And personally, I like the Pan America because adventure bikes, especially this Pan America, it's so tall and so big, and it's just as fast as a sport bike. So I always just kind of say it's like a crotch rocket for fat dudes. Now, I hope one day to not be a fat dude, but I don't think I'll ever be skinny. Just the way these things handle is wild, man. And I don't even have suspension set up for my fat ass either. I can only imagine getting on one of these things that had, you know, a spring rate that was actually set up for how much I weigh. Oh, that would be a game changer. Bro, I don't even know what kind of daddy you are on the Pan America. This is definitely dad jeans. I'm just not sure which kind. This is the kind of daddy that's out there wearing Lycra, still doing an Iron Man, you know what I mean? Keeps his hair shaved even though he ain't bald, doing that running, swimming, biking, the triathlon. That's what kind of daddy the Pan America is, because it's definitely a daddy, but it ain't no sitting on the couch yelling at the football screen kind of daddy. This daddy moves, baby. I've got one more thing I wanted to talk to you about that I'm pretty excited about. I finally bit the bullet and I bought a GPS. It's hard to buy because they aren't cheap. It was also hard to buy because everyone thinks that I know how to edit YouTube videos, so I must be some sort of tech wizard, or I know how tech works, or I enjoy tech. I am a Luddite. I don't enjoy technology. I appreciate technology. I like all the things that it brings me. All my conveniences and little pleasures and all the nice things that technology does for us. I appreciate that. I love that. I enjoy that. But as far as liking it, I do not. And learning how to use it is so painful for me. So I've wanted to get a GPS for a while. With the Dirtster, with the Pan America that I have on loan from Bert's Barracuda right now, and also with the Dung Beetle, I want to do some adventure riding this season. So when I say season, I mean everyone else's season. Florida's season is just coming to a close. The days are getting into the 90s now. We still ride all year and all summer long in Florida, but the rest of the country's season is open up, and Shay Lisi and I have some awesome adventures planned. Can't wait to escape the wing once more now that the rest rest of the country is available to ride it. And I know this GPS is going to help us. I just got to figure out how to use it and how to utilize it in a way that works for me. That is a very unenjoyable process. I don't like to do that. I want to figure out how to make it do the one thing I want to do, which is find me dirt roads, and I don't want to have to think about it anymore. So if anybody has any advice on how to use a Garmo's, what is it? Zumo XT, because this is the one that came recommended to me. If you've got like a killer YouTube video that just shows you a very simple way on how to operate it, or more, what I need is like the philosophy behind how to use it. Because I've got my phone. My phone can get me places. That's fine. My phone has maps on it. But this is something that I want to be able to say like, okay, I'm planning the route, or I'm taking a route that takes me off paved roads that my phone doesn't know about. That's more what I want to do with this. I will take any and all advice down in the comment section. If you know about the Garmo Zumo XT or can send me in the right direction, I really appreciate it, because we're going adventuring this summer and I cannot wait to, like I said, escape the weighing and this time get way off the beaten path. I'm really excited about this spring and summer that Shalicia and I have coming up. Bunch of awesome adventures already kicking around the old brain pans, and can't wait to bring them to you guys. Till next time, y'all, keep it weird.
Crashing through the sky comes a fearful cry. Shade tree, army. Shade tree, army. Armies of the night, evil taking flight. Shade tree, army. Shade tree, army. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Panic spreading far and wide. Can the world oppose the deadliest of foes? Shade tree, army. Shade tree, army. Who will risk it all to end the evil call of Shade tree, army. Shade tree, army. They never give up, they never say die, walking tall with banners high. Shade Tree Army, a ruthless gang of scum, villains, freaks, and bikers determined to rule the world.